On today's Schlagesode, we'll be going over the addition of guts to AUT, crystallized news, obtainment methods news, gangs and more. Recently, a developer by the name Intern showed a sneak peek for guts. Not much information was given out besides this one sneak peek, and because of this fact, we unfortunately cannot say much about this image. Though, I don't believe it was confirmed as a spec, so there's a likelihood it's a rework for Dawn's Dragon Slayer skin. Or an entirely new skin for something like Dragon Knight or Yuta. In other news, Crystallized was recently given videos to show some of its moves. Analyzing this video, we can see that the spec doesn't have true M1s on either standoff, or stand-on. Though, stand-on seems to have slightly more M1s done, though it might be lag, which is rather concerning. It also seems to have a constant 80 shield on it, possibly a passive ability. The ability also has those 3 forms mentioned back in this episode of MSNN. It seems I was wrong about the armor part, but we can't be too sure until the update releases. This particular move seems to bounce off walls and attempt to redirect itself to a target. Upon hit it leaves stun and a burn effect. This AoE move pulls in targets when it reaches a limit, then explodes. It also seems to apply burn as well. Here are the full sneak peeks. Speaking of crystallized, some developer called HCL said the obtainment method for crystallized involves space. They also confirmed Planet Shaper will no longer be required to go to space. This ultimately makes Void Gate become one of the most useless moves in all of AUT. Relating to Planet Shaper, Kerr confirms the ability will not get any changes in the update. Kerr also confirms that one of the abilities coming in this update will have a boss fight for their obtainment method. Probably Delta. Gangs were brought up by Kerr in a conversation. He says that gangs are not confirmed, however he does say it's something that he has thought about, he just never got the chance to make it with the team. So, although unlikely, we will probably get gangs back in the game in the far future. In our last bit of news for today, Delta was confirmed to have its own rarity, and there will possibly be a Delta bike mount for all we know. Kerr also shows Nuclear Star leaks. Nuclear Star has this passive similar to what old Planet Shaper was able to do, where it'll occasionally comment on your actions. Here are the list of things it can say. In response to someone expressing their relief that the new abilities won't be up, Kerr says this. Also here's a new kill effect.